There's something extraordinary about the hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. It's a time when the world is still, distractions are minimal, and the air feels charged with possibility. Those quiet hours hold a power that can unlock potential you never knew you had. You see, success isn't just about the big leaps. It's about small, intentional steps taken consistently. And there's no better time to lay the foundation for those steps than in the early morning hour. When you rise before the sun, you take control of your day before it takes control of you. You're not reacting to texts, emails, or demands. You're creating space for clarity, focus, and growth. During these hours, you can reflect on your goals, visualize your success, and work on yourself in ways that are transformative. This is your time to align with purpose, to quiet the noise, and to hear the whispers of your own dreams. There's something profound about the quiet stillness of the early morning hours. In a world that often feels noisy, chaotic, and full of distractions, those moments between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. offer a gift, a space untouched by the rush of the day. It's as though the universe itself whispers, "This is your time." In that sacred stillness, you're able to hear not just the world around you, but more importantly, your own thoughts. It's an invitation to step away from the demands and distractions that so often pull us in every direction. When everything else is quiet, your mind becomes clearer. It's like a fog lifting, revealing the path ahead. You can reflect on where you've been and where you're going without interruption. This isn't just about getting up early. It's about reclaiming a moment for yourself. It's about creating a rhythm that aligns with who you're meant to be. In those hours, you have the chance to tune in to what truly matters. You can sort through the noise, focus on your purpose, and align your thoughts with your goals. That kind of clarity isn't just a luxury. It's a necessity if you want to live a life of meaning and impact. And it's not just about thinking. It's about connecting. In those quiet hours, you connect with something bigger than yourself. Whether it's through prayer, meditation, or simply sitting in silence, there's a grounding that happens when you take the time to just be. It's a reminder that life isn't all about doing, it's also about being. It's about showing up for yourself and embracing the quiet moments that allow your soul to breathe. There's a peace that comes with knowing the world isn't demanding anything of you yet. No emails to answer, no meetings to attend, no responsibilities pulling at your slave. It's a clean slate, a chance to start the day on your terms. That stillness is where creativity is born. It's in those moments that ideas flow freely and solutions to problems seem to appear out of nowhere. Your mind isn't cluttered, it's open and receptive. When you embrace that time, you start to see its power. You realize it's not just about waking up early, it's about waking up to your potential. It's about carving out a space in your day where you can dream, plan, and take those first steps toward the life you want. The world moves fast, and it's easy to get caught up in the hustle. But those quiet hours remind you that the most important race isn't the one against time, it's the one toward purpose. Embrace the stillness. Step into that sacred space between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. and listen. You might just hear the whispers of your destiny calling you forward. And in that moment, you'll realize that the quiet isn't empty, it's full of possibilities. The early morning hours hold a kind of magic that many overlook. In this time, not only is the world quieter, but your energy is fresh and your mind is at its sharpest. There's a reason this window between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is often associated with clarity and focus. It's because the distractions that fill the rest of the day haven't yet arrived. This is a moment where you can truly think, plan, and act without interference. When you embrace this window, you're not just waking up earlier, you're waking up to opportunity. Think about how often your day is consumed by the demands of others. the emails, the calls, the requests. It's a constant pull that keeps you reacting instead of creating. But in those early hours, the only person you need to respond to is yourself. That's when you can focus on what really matters. You can look at your goals and ask, what is my next step? Without the noise of the world clouding your vision. It's a gift of clarity, and it's one that can transform the way you approach your day. This is also the perfect time to work on what requires your best energy. Whether it's writing, problem solving, or creating something new, you're able to bring your full self to the task. Your brain is rested, your heart is open, and your spirit is willing. There's a sharpness to your thinking that fades as the day goes on, and by the time the rest of the world is awake, you've already made progress. You've already taken steps toward your purpose, and that builds momentum. Momentum is powerful. It's not just about what you achieve in those early hours. It's about the energy you carry with you into the rest of the day. Starting your morning with focus and intention sets the tone for everything that follows. You walk into your responsibilities with a sense of accomplishment because you've already given time to what matters most. That feeling creates confidence, and confidence fuels success. But beyond the productivity, there's something deeply personal about this time. It's a chance to connect with your own thoughts, your own dreams, and your own vision for your life. In the quiet of the morning, you're reminded of who you are and what you're capable of. That kind of connection isn't just beneficial, it's essential. It grounds you and gives you the strength to face whatever challenges the day may bring. This isn't just about waking up early, it's about waking up with purpose. It's about recognizing that the first hours of your day are a treasure, and when you treat them as such, they'll give you a return greater than you could imagine. So step into that time with intention and watch how it transforms not just your mornings, but your entire life. Amen. In those early morning hours when the world is still and the distractions haven't begun, something extraordinary happens within your mind. This is a time when creativity flourishes and solutions come with surprising ease. It's not a coincidence. It's the result of being in a state of clarity that's hard to achieve during the hustle and bustle of the day. Your mind, unencumbered by the usual noise, becomes a fertile ground for new ideas, fresh perspectives, and inspired thinking. Think about the moments in your life when you've faced a tough problem or needed a breakthrough. Often it's not when you're overwhelmed and surrounded by distractions that the answers come. Instead, it's in those quiet moments of reflection when the path becomes clear. That's what the early morning offers you. A space to let your mind explore without pressure or interference. It's a time to dream, to imagine, and to plan without limits. When you tap into this window of creativity, you're not just solving problems, you're building something new. You're creating the life you've envisioned, one thought, one idea, one step at a time. Whether it's a new project, a fresh approach to your work, or even a way to deepen your relationships, this time gives you the clarity to see the possibilities. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what matters most with intention and focus. This is also the time to align your actions with your vision. Creativity isn't just about ideas, it's about bringing those ideas to life. Maybe it's writing down a plan, sketching out a concept, or simply brainstorming freely. Whatever it is, you're setting the foundation for something meaningful. And the beauty of this process is that it doesn't feel like work, it feels like purpose. When you're in this flow, you're reminded of your potential and the unique contribution you have to offer. What's powerful about accessing this creativity early in the morning is how it carries over into the rest of your day. When you start your day with clarity and inspiration, you approach everything else with a sense of possibility. You're more open to new opportunities, more adaptable in the face of challenges, and more confident in your ability to make things happen. It's a ripple effect that begins with those first hours and extends into every aspect of your life. And let's not overlook the joy that comes from this time. There's something deeply fulfilling about being in tune with your thoughts, about letting your creativity guide you. It's a reminder that you're not just here to go through the motions. You're here to create, to contribute, and to live with purpose. This time is a gift, and when you embrace it, you're giving yourself permission to dream, to grow, and to become everything you're meant to be. In the stillness of the early morning, there's a unique opportunity to strengthen the connection between your goals and your actions. During the day, life's demands can pull us in countless directions, making it easy to lose focus on what truly matters. But in those quiet hours, there's clarity. You're not just waking up early, you're stepping into a space where distractions fade and intention takes center stage. This is the time to align your thoughts with your purpose. It's about more than checking tasks off a list. It's about ensuring the steps you take each day are moving you closer to your dreams. There's something powerful about being deliberate with your mornings, taking a moment to reflect on the bigger picture of your life. When you start with that kind of focus, it sets the tone for everything that follows. It's like laying the foundation for a house. You're ensuring every brick you add throughout the day is part of the vision you've set. What makes this time so transformative is the discipline it fosters. Success isn't built on grand gestures. It's built on small, consistent actions repeated over time. Waking up early is a commitment to yourself, a statement that you're prioritizing what matters most. And that commitment doesn't just affect your mornings, it strengthens your resolve throughout the day. You find yourself more mindful of your choices, more determined to stay on course, and less likely to be swayed by distractions. This is also a time for planning, not just the kind of planning that organizes your day, but the kind that ensures your actions align with your values. It's asking yourself, what can I do today that will move me closer to the life I want to create? And then answering that question with deliberate, purposeful actions. Whether it's dedicating time to a project, learning a new skill, or reaching out to someone who inspires you. This is the moment to decide and commit. And while the morning is quiet, it's not meant to be passive. This is the time to take action, even if those actions seem small. Maybe it's writing a paragraph of the book you've always wanted to create, practicing a skill for 10 minutes, or simply organizing your thoughts into a plan. These steps may not feel monumental, but they are. Each one adds momentum, creating a chain of progress that carries you forward. What's truly remarkable is how this intentional time shapes your mindset. You're no longer just reacting to the day, you're leading it. You're making decisions from a place of clarity and confidence, knowing that each step, no matter how small, is part of a greater purpose. This is where success begins, not in the big moments, but in the quiet, deliberate actions you take when no one else is watching. By investing in this sacred time, you're not just transforming your mornings, you're transforming your life. There's a profound truth about the early hours of the morning. It's not just about what you accomplish, it's about who you're becoming in the process. Between 3 and 5 a.m., the quietness around you reflects an inner stillness, an invitation to connect with yourself on a deeper level. This isn't just time to do, it's time to grow, to cultivate the mindset and habits that set you apart. Success, after all, is rooted in who you are, long before it shows up in what you achieve. In these hours, you're free from the noise of the world. There's no one demanding your attention, no emails to respond to, no distractions pulling you in 100 directions. It's just you, your thoughts, and the possibilities ahead. It's in this space that you have the opportunity to think deeply, to envision the life you want to create, and to align yourself with that vision. This isn't about rushing through a to-do list. It's about becoming intentional with your time, using it to lay a foundation that will sustain you through the challenges and opportunities ahead. These moments are also where discipline is forged. Getting up before the sun isn't easy. It takes commitment, effort, and a willingness to prioritize what truly matters. But with each morning you rise early, you're training yourself to show up even when it's hard. And that discipline doesn't just stay with you in the morning. It seeps into every part of your life, helping you stay consistent in your work, resilient in the face of obstacles, and focused on what's important. The early hours are also a time to nurture your mind. Whether it's through reading, journaling, or meditation, you're feeding your thoughts with positivity and inspiration. You're setting the tone for the day ahead, choosing to lead with clarity rather than chaos. The way you start your day matters because it shapes how you approach everything that follows. And when you invest in yourself first thing in the morning, you're sending a message to your mind and heart that you are a priority, that your dreams and goals are worth the effort. But it's not just about the inner work. It's also about taking small, tangible steps toward your goals. Success isn't about waiting for the perfect moment or the grand opportunity. It's about what you do consistently, day after day. The quiet hours of the morning are the perfect time to make progress, to chip away at the progress and dreams that matter most to you. Even if it's just a few minutes of focused effort, those minutes add up over time. They create momentum, and that momentum propels you forward in ways you may not even realize at first. The gift of these early hours is the chance to align your actions with your purpose. It's a sacred time to step into who you're meant to be, to show up for yourself and your future with intention and determination. The transformation doesn't happen overnight, but with every morning you choose to invest in yourself, you're moving closer to the life you're meant to live. The greatest breakthroughs in life come not from doing more, but from being still enough to listen to the whisper of inspiration within. Between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., when the world is quiet and the noise of the day has yet to begin, there's an incredible opportunity to tap into your creativity like never before. It's not about forcing ideas or trying to manufacture inspiration. It's about creating the space for it to flow naturally. Creativity thrives in moments of stillness, and these hours offer exactly that. When you wake up early and give yourself time to focus, your mind is free from distractions. You're not bombarded by notifications, emails, or the demands of the day. It's just you and your thoughts. This clarity allows your imagination to soar. Whether you're writing, problem solving, or brainstorming ideas for your future, the early hours are a fertile ground for innovation. Some of the greatest thinkers and visionaries throughout history have harnessed this time, understanding that the mind is at its most receptive in these quiet moments. But it's not just about having good ideas, it's about building a lifestyle that allows those ideas to flourish. When you consistently wake up early, you're showing a commitment to your dreams. You're creating a routine that prioritizes growth, focus, and intention. Over time, this practice becomes more than just a habit. It becomes a part of who you are. You start to see yourself as someone who is capable of achieving great things because you've already proven to yourself that you're willing to put in the effort. The early hours are also a time when the subconscious mind is most active. The thoughts and ideas that surface during this period often come from a deeper place, untouched by the distractions and pressures of the day. This is when breakthroughs happen. Solutions to problems you've been wrestling with suddenly become clear, or a spark of inspiration for a new project takes hold. It's as if the universe is speaking to you in these moments, offering guidance and clarity. There's a sense of peace and fulfillment that comes from starting your day with purpose. Instead of rushing out of bed and into the chaos of the world, you're taking control of your time. You're setting the tone for your day, choosing to lead with intention rather than reaction. This sense of empowerment spills over into every area of your life. It strengthens your confidence, fuels your determination, and reminds you that you are capable of achieving the extraordinary. The creativity and focus you cultivate during these hours don't just benefit you, they ripple out into the world around you. When you're inspired and aligned with your purpose, you inspire others. Your ideas, your energy, and your vision have the power to create change, not only in your own life, but in the lives of those around you. By choosing to embrace the potential of the early morning, you're stepping into a version of yourself that is ready to make a difference. Embracing the hours between 3 a.m. and 3 a.m. can be a transformative decision that unlocks the potential within you. This quiet window of time is a gift, offering clarity, focus, and an unmatched opportunity for growth. It's in these still moments that you can reconnect with your goals, nurture your creativity, and align yourself with a higher purpose. By stepping into this practice, you're not just taking control of your mornings, you're taking control of your life. This shift isn't about perfection. It's about consistency and intention. Small steps taken during these hours have the power to create lasting change, shaping the person you're meant to become. As you rise early, you're not just waking up to a new day, you're waking up to the potential of your best self. This practice empowers you to lead with purpose, face challenges with confidence, and inspire others with your vision. When you commit to this powerful routine, the possibilities are limitless, and success becomes not just a destination, but a lifestyle. Motivational, give my